Hello, all. Welcome to Tiger Lilith Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Hope everyone is good and well. This is going to be a reading for Gemini placements. We're going to take a look at, for the new moon, the new moon that's happening in December 3rd. So we're going to take a look at energies that might have faded away from the new moon, from the full moon, or if they haven't, where the universe is trying to show you, give you a little push. I'm going to take a look at some areas that you can make space for something new. The new moon is a really good time for intention setting. So if you are doing any intention setting rituals, hopefully this spread can assist in kind of guiding your intention setting. So let's take a look here, Gemini. Let's see how this spread is going to start. Okay, what's fading away or suggested that is faded away is the Hanged Man. And what the universe is bringing in its place is the Three of Wands. So this here is what's fading away, and this is what the universe is preparing, an energy that the universe is going to be bringing you with this new moon. So interesting, the Hangman are both threes, right? This is a 12, when broken down it's a 3. Then we have the Three of Wands. The Hangman is, neither of these men are really moving, but the Three of Wands is wanting to take the journey, right? He's looking out and kind of debating where he wants to go, what journey he should take. And the Hanged Man is not on a journey yet. It's much more contemplation. So I feel here, Gemini, that if you're holding on to like a contemplative, kind of stagnant energy, and also a little uncomfortable, this Hanged Man in particular, I notice, is not only he's bound and gagged. So he not only can he not move, but he can't speak either. And Gemini, you usually like to get your point across. So I think that maybe you've been in a period of contemplation and inaction, and with the new moon, there's a push to go on an adventure, right? So let's see here. These are the conscious seeds that you're sowing. 4 of Cups. You might be feeling a little apathetic at the moment, which is probably going to make it hard for you to access this Three of Wands energy. 4 of Cups is being a little bit sad about where things are right now, but sad, but again, apathetic. There's a really kind of a lack of care to this person, and she's really not looking at any of the cups on this card. These are the 3 that maybe didn't go as planned, right? 1 is spilled. The cups don't look full, but there's one behind her that she's not even paying attention to. And this is potential, unrealized potential here that she is not seeing as something that could pull her out of this apathetic feeling. So if there's anything maybe you're feeling apathetic about, maybe turn around and look at, there might be something behind you, if you will, that can offer some sort of fulfillment. How can you clear space for something new with this new moon? We pulled the Star. So definitely getting into a place of harmony and inspiration and healing. I like the progress of what is fading away and how to clear space for something new, because what's fading away is, this is almost like thinking about, the Hanged Man is like, I get the feeling that like it's like thinking about inspiration, and this person is more inspiring. So the new moon, good for spontaneity and newness. If there's anything that you've been inspired by recently, Gemini, I would really, I'd pay attention to that, especially if it has anything to do with, wellness, healing, connecting the inner and outer world. And yeah, I'd really pay attention if those feelings are coming up. How can you connect to the source of your power? We have the Prince of Cups, or the Knight of Cups, as he's known in the traditional deck. So this is how your inner and outer world is working and how it's making you feel. So I think this is a good thing. The connection's working for you right now, and that I think you might be just feeling more loving in general and more confident about offering your love to others. Right? And let's see, your overall guidance card for this moon phase and for this spread is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is also in action. It's rest, right? He's, again, kind of sitting and contemplating. It's rest and retreat. I feel like it's maybe about gaining a new perspective overall. And that's the maybe overarching theme of this spread here. Let's pull some clarifying cards, Gemini, and see if we can get a little more information here for you. So the Hanged Man, what is fading away or needs to fade away? The Hanged Man is, and it's uncomfortable too. It's almost like just a physically uncomfortable energy. If something is making you physically uncomfortable, I would listen to that. Okay, the card that comes out to clarify the Hanged Man is Death, which is the card that in the sequence comes right after the Hanged Man. So you're definitely, I feel like this is saying you're on the right path. After the Hanged Man comes death, right? Transformation. This is almost like preparing for the transformation, and then this is the death of what was thought before, and the emergence of new perspectives, like the Four of Swords here, I think implies for this spread. So it's really transformational. So I think what this is saying is that you have transformed whatever you were contemplating and thinking about here, Gemini, with the Hanged Man. You transformed it as well with the Death, because both of these energies need to fade away. So let's see, what is emerging into consciousness with the Three of Swords? We got the with the Three of Wands, we got the Seven of Swords. Emerging into consciousness. The Seven of Swords can be deceit, deception, and lies. But I also think of the Seven of Swords as learning the lesson from these deceptions and lies. It's almost like every sword is a pain, is a hurt, is something that maybe you felt affronted by or damaged by. But instead of just feeling the damage and moving on, the Seven of Swords kind of like, okay, she collected what damaged her, and I very much feel like it maybe is time to think about what hurt you, and if there was someone that, deceived you, things, those energies might block this this Three of Wands, this exploration, because these are conflicting. So it's like the universe is providing you with a chance to go on a journey and explore and gain momentum. But I feel like the Seven of Swords is almost like an obstacle that's going to come with the energy of going on a journey. Let's see, with the Four of Cups, for what seeds are you consciously sowing? Pardon me. So Four of Cups is kind of apathetic, clarified by the Devil. This seeds are you sowing? I almost feel like, again, this is emerging the right, the Devil we can think of as evil energy, but I really like this card because there's a figure in white dancing with the Devil with these red wings. And so it's the Four of Cups. I almost feel like it's suggesting, again, a merging of the good and the bad, and accepting that there is good and bad. So I'm not getting the general Devil message here of codependent relationships and addiction and things like this. I feel like it's more of a merging. And the Four of Cups is an apathetic energy, but the Devil kind of not forces, but encourages us to look at codependent relationships. But I almost feel like you're in the opposite of codependent. I feel like this is encouraging you to not disconnect as much with your emotions and and kind of with your outer world and inner world together. How can you clear space for something new? The star is clarified by the magician. It's usually the magician in a traditional deck, and this one is called the creatrix. So the magician comes out with the star. So inspiration and heavy manifestation. Gemini, you might be in a really powerful space right now and able to manifest, again, what you want in reality. The magician is up in his head, and he knows what he wants, but then the goal is to bring it to reality. So I get a very big message to go for something. I don't think waiting is a good thing right now, because there's this really powerful healing and manifesting energy that would bring some spontaneity and something invigorating into your life with the new moon. The the Prince of Cups is clarified by the Five of Swords. I think you're going to, it's like you're offering your inner and outer world. There's offerings of love, but they come with disagreement. And disagreements that not necessarily can be won or lost. Disagreements that can be won or lost, but at the same time, there's going to be a winner, there's going to be a loser. So this card can very much be a fear of defeat. And I think what I want to say here is, if you're offering love and it's coming back with some pushback, not everyone has to accept the love that you offer them. And some people might be defensive with you. Some people might have things to bring up. This is a card of someone standing their ground very firmly. So I think that whatever love that you're offering might come with some disagreements and harsh words, really. Five of Swords is not holding back on what she is saying. The Four of Swords here for your guidance card is clarified by the moon. Always interesting to me when the moon comes up as the guidance card for the moon. I feel like it's a very strong message that this moon phase or this moon cycle is going to be of particular importance. So the Four of Swords and the moon together, the Four of Swords and the moon are both retreated energies, but the moon understands that there are ebbs and flows to everything. So I almost feel like the overall guidance card here is the Four of Swords kind of take a step back, retreat, rest, to gain some sort of clarity on mysteries. The moon can be really mysterious, and I feel like there's some confusion with you. You don't really quite understand how things are connected. Your brain, you're thinking too much, I think, as well. So rest, retreat, and trusting in the natural flow of things, not trying to push too much, and understanding that sometimes if you offer love, it's not always going to be met with love. Or it could be met with love, but it might not be what love looks like to you. There's so many different options. Let's see, as far as the energies that we have on this spread, it's a decent amount of major arcana. We have Pisces, Scorpio, some Mercury energy, Capricorn, and Aquarius. So those signs might be around you at this time. They might stand out. Let's see, the star here. Yeah, I think that's think that's pretty much it, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really hope this reading helped. Take care.